Hello and welcome to another week, our second week of October Club. We
Very,
have
very professional, Ruth.
six six movies to get through.
Yeah, 6 movies,
Um,
so many
how was your
thoughts.
week, Jenny?
My week was actually pretty good,
Did
despite
you
some
watch?
of this, despite some of what we had to suffer through.
Would you say it was a better week than last week in
I
terms of
don't know.
movies?
I, mm, I don't know. It was a very confusing week because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, some of this is real shit. But I also didn't hate it.
hmm I know. I knew that you won't hate one of them.
Which one?
I just that one of them. Well, we'll get to it.
Well, we'll get to it. Okay, well, then you tell me when we get to it if you think that
If it's
I liked it.
because I was watching it and I was like, I bet Jenny liked this.
I'm going to show my real, true horror colors by my reviews of these movies,
No.
whether I
Ah.
recommend them or not.
Okay, the first one was Dark Harvest.
Yeah. Um,
First of all, do you recommend it before you read out your 2 pages?
I kind of do a little bit.
Do
And
you?
I, I didn't hate it. It was
hmm
not good. It was not a good
No.
movie. It was so odd. Like, it was so
Can
odd.
are we allowed to have a little bit of a spoiler? Oh, spoiler
Listen,
alert.
yeah, I think, listen, we're like, just go, yeah, go for it.
Why
People
didn't they
watch
just
at their own risks. Sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
which is Amy.
Yeah. Sorry, Amy,
Why didn't they
spoiler.
just dig him up?
I don't know. Why did they every single year continue to put a body on the goddamn cross to encourage him to go? Like, they could have just stopped the whole thing.
They easily, but they didn't want to. I guess that was the whole thing. It was kind of on trend with the other movie that we'd watched last week, the one that we liked that we recommended. Um, God, the clown in a cornfield.
Oh, yeah.
How could we forget?
It was a little bit. There were some
Yeah,
parts of it that I mean, the fact that he was called Sawtooth Jack. Um,
it's a real hillbilly name.
why was it set when it was, time wise?
Oh, yeah,
Um, it, also, so I was watching it and I was like, oh my God. So Luke Kirby, one of the actors, he plays the cop, the sheriff. I was like, love
yeah,
him. What is he
yeah,
doing in this
yeah,
movie? Elizabeth
yeah.
Reiser
hmm
from Haunting of Hill House, also love her. And the director, so I went and looked up. So the
Yeah.
director, David Slade, so he did 30 Days of Night, which is a great movie.
Oh,
So I'm like, what happened? He also he
that is a
also
great movie.
directed the third Twilight movie.
What a genius.
So he's gone from 30 Days of Night to the
We saw that
Twilight
in the
movie.
cinema.
I don't remember that at all.
We did. We saw it in the cinema in Dublin. Good
It's a great
memory,
memory
Emma.
you've got.
Good friendship. I know. Sometimes I do have a good memory,
I'm
even though I
like,
didn't
I
remember
can't
the
remember
movie
it
last
all.
week. Oh,
So, like, I don't know, but I had 2 whole pages of notes on this, and
okay. Give us some of your notes.
well, for the first 2 minutes, I was convinced that this was a movie where it was people's allergies, like the stuff coming off the cornfield that was going to kill people. And I was like, did M. Night Shyamalan write this movie secretly? Um, some of the lines coming out of people.
Oh,
I
the
don't know anything
script.
about you. I'm hard to pin down. Laughed so hard. Um,
Yeah.
just I couldn't I couldn't get over the why they kept on doing this every year, and
Why
and
didn't?
and and what was they why didn't they feed the guys? Like they kept them locked up for days starving, and then they all went crazy, and all they wanted was a damn sandwich.
Yeah. I. That actually movie should be on How Did This Get Made?
It should be. We should like send them a little note and be like, we reviewed this, and we think you guys should review it because
Yeah.
holy moly. So, yeah, I just I didn't hate it. So I think I recommend it.
I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
Only because I feel there's like The Clown in the Cornfield is kind of
Oh,
similar in a way,
but way
and
better.
I would watch that instead. Um, I don't know. It was just no, it was fine. But no, it wasn't even fine. I just didn't love it.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. There was,
But I could
I
see
thought it
why
was,
you'd recommend it.
it's just one of those movies that I'm like, oh, give it a whirl. Like, why not? Some of
Yeah.
it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, ridiculous.
Yeah. I found this week of movies, there was a lot of people making stupid decisions and
Oh my,
choices
I cannot
this
wait
whole week.
to talk about some of that because
Yeah.
there was a few of those movies where Drew and I both like said to each other, "Where's the common sense? Where's the
There
common
was
sense?"
zero. Some of the parts in that could have actually saved their life.
Absolutely
So, and
terrible.
I know that's sometimes I think
I
horror
mean,
movie people do this to annoy us.
absolutely, because what's a horror movie if everyone had common sense and
Yeah.
exercised common sense? There's the half the part of a horror movie is that people don't. But at the same
Yeah.
time, you know, you could make it a little bit more entertaining if they did at some point
Yes.
have a little bit of common sense.
And especially in reality, like some of them, well, we'll get to the one. Some of the movies, I'm like, you 100,000,000,000% would nobody would ever do what you just
Yeah,
did. No one.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Anyway,
sure, and I'm
okay.
pretty sure I know what one you're talking about. So when we get to it, I'm gonna, yeah,
Redonkulous.
yeah,
Okay, well, that's Dark Harvest. Watch it, don't watch it,
don't really care.
don't really care. You'll be like, why did you make us watch it? We didn't. You chose to put yourself in that situation.
Yes, all of these movies you watch, Amy, at your own risk.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, the next one, Strange Frequencies. I forget the rest of the title. Um,
Taiwan Killer Hospital.
yes.
I liked this.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't always love found footage, like
No.
I like camcorder kind of style
Mm-hmm.
because it makes me a little bit motion sickness, and I'm always trying
Yeah.
to like look around behind what they're showing us.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of scares. It was creepy.
Yeah.
Um,
It was a bit creepy.
yes, and there was a couple of points in this where I was like, "Now, guys, you shouldn't have done that." Where
There was so many points in that. And when the I don't want to ruin this movie because I do think it's a
yeah,
recommendation.
it is.
They do a nice nod to a movie that we watched last
Yeah,
year that was terrifying but mostly disturbing.
yes.
Was it made by the same people?
I have no idea. No idea.
Anyway, that
I should look that
that
up.
movie was the Gonjiam Asylum.
Asylum, I think it was. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Gonj.
Yeah,
And they make a nod to that movie in this movie, which I thought was enjoyable. So I was
yeah,
like, oh, this is going to end bad.
yeah. I will say the one part that made me shake my head was when they go and see a psychic who
Yeah,
says, "Don't touch
don't.
anything."
Yeah.
They're in there 2 seconds and they're touching everything. And that
Essentially licking the walls.
one guy was just hands on everything, throwing stuff at other people. Um, painful.
And also, don't crawl through a tunnel. Maybe.
What is wrong with people?
And then there's candles burning
Yeah,
in this place that's been abandoned. Don't touch them. Don't touch anything. Just leave.
but
That's it. We're
yeah,
going. The candles
just
are on. Who
turn
turned those
around,
on?
walk away.
And even if you think you're friends, because I know a lot of it, they were like, "Oh, this is someone just making
Yeah,
a joke, or they set us
yeah,
up." Still leave.
just see
Just
now
go. What if it's not a
that
joke?
common sense.
common sense. What if it's not a joke? Just leave. Sorry, this has gone too far. I'm going to leave. But then you wouldn't be able to leave because then you're trapped in there because you just touched a bunch of things.
Yep. And I don't know why they just continuously split up from each other.
All the time.
Do people not know there's safety in numbers?
And you know what that movie made me? You know when it goes from scene to scene and then someone's left
Yeah.
on their own,
Yeah.
and then it goes to what's that person doing while she's left on her own? Was she just wandering up and down? Why wasn't she?
So.
And then it goes back to her, and I'm like, how are you relaxed right now?
Don't know.
Stuff happened.
Don't know.
I did not like the baby.
I knew you wouldn't. One of my notes. Did R hate the baby part?
I didn't love that, but it actually was fine. Like it wasn't, but I did get scared. There was a scary scene in that.
There was
one of those scenes. Yep. And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be scary," and then I was like, "Oh, no, it's fine."
Yes,
but I enjoyed that.
I couldn't believe that the hospital was not in the middle of a like field somewhere. It looked like it was in a very densely populated area, and very easy to get into for somewhere that has repeatedly had people die in.
With footage.
Poorly guarded, might I add. Now, I know
Terrible.
that they bribed the guard to get them in, but I mean...
And wouldn't the guard say, "Oh, there's kids gone in there. They haven't come out"? Maybe go check it. Call your friends.
I think they were up to something, because I think the person at the end who posted it was one of the guys that got them in the first place.
Yes, yeah.
Now,
true.
That might have been a spoiler. Don't know. But anyway.
No, it's not.
Go watch it. It's a recommendation from me.
Yeah, it is. One more point, though. When that poor man was covered in boils, they had just begun. Get a doctor. Leave. Everybody try and find an exit and leave.
Someone's the second he started coughing up blood.
Up blood? He'll be grand. We'll just continue on.
That's a serious problem.
It was full on blood. And then
get
boils.
Out.
I did like how they went from Filipino to English. Like they mixed it up. I thought that was very good.
Yeah, they blended it really nicely.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. A recommendation. Great actors. Script wasn't bad.
Yes.
Bad choices. Pretty much the same as other movies in that genre, but we really liked that Ganjiam Asylum one.
We did.
It was terrifying.
So this is another recommendation from us.
Yeah.
For that kind of style of movie. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, 2 down. 4 to go? What's
4
next?
to go. Founders Day.
Oof.
This was the movie. I was like, Jenny likes this.
I didn't hate it.
Okay, but it's not, I will say, I actually didn't hate it. It was a bit of an eye roll.
It was. Absolutely.
And now I wonder, because I was like, oh, they're trying to be like Scream. The characters are all kind of annoying. The Scream ones weren't. Is that a generational thing? Am I now what, say, my parents would have been, that's a shite movie. You should watch an oldie. Like the oldie happens to be Scream.
Well, if it was a choice, I'd absolutely still say watch Scream.
Yes, yeah. But if you like Scream, this would be a good one too.
You might like this. Now,
it's a good slasher.
I mean, you have to say it's low budget.
Yeah.
It felt low budget, but also not low budget. Like some of the sound on it was terrible.
Yeah. Frozen. Oh, there you are. For some reason, you keep freezing.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh. It's okay on my side. Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this was another one. Oh, yeah. And one thing I did notice, and Drew and I spoke about this through all the movies, most of the movies that we watched this week, is that no one turns on lights.
Okay.
What is that about?
Nobody. No, when you're absolutely scared shitless and can't think of anything, I feel like you would turn on a light.
Who hunters who, when they hear something in their house, wanders around in the dark.
Nobody, because last night Jason got up, but I didn't hear him get up, but I heard movement, and the
Terrifying.
cats were with me. And you know what? I immediately turned on the light.
As one would. That makes sense.
Yeah, irritating that no one. There was a few of these movies that I was like, just turn on the light.
Yes, in this one, Founder's Day, there's that whole scene. I think it's where the dad is wandering around his house in the dark.
You deserve
Why?
to be murdered.
You do.
You want to be
a little
murdered.
bit. You do. Absolutely.
And so if the lights aren't working, turn on your phone light.
Have a flashlight. Everyone has a flashlight in their house.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a flashlight in your house?
Headlamp, yeah. Headlamps. Real dorky if I was walking around with a headlamp on and got murdered.
Wandering around with shoved down over your head. Listen, a light is a light. Yeah. So that'll save you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this movie, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. The acting was kind of shoddy. The sound was pretty bad. The way some of the characters interact with each other was so weird.
It felt like people made that movie. They were like, we need another slasher.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of copy Scream,
and we've only got a week to make it.
And yeah. Maybe they all hated each other in real life too. Yeah.
So, I mean, again, I didn't hate this, but I just don't think I would recommend it.
No. Do you know what movie I wouldn't recommend?
What?
Superhost, which is the next movie. Did you like it?
I won't say that I loved it. I didn't hate it. But this movie really, really annoyed me so much because this one, they both exercised zero common sense, or just not even, they just didn't put any thought into what they were doing at all. And quite frankly, spoiler, they deserved to die. I
felt like they deserved to die also. They were so annoying.
They were so annoying.
From the start. And I think that was the whole point, that they were these influencers that were annoying.
Yes.
There were so many red flags in that Airbnb. Camera, all right, let's go. Let's get your bags. This is weird. There's a camera up there. Yeah. The woman's like, if a person said to me, which this isn't spoiling because this doesn't happen, that one's not working, I'd be like, it probably is. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm not saying in an Airbnb where there's multiple cameras pointing into the inside.
Yeah.
There's no way that I would be comfortable with that. I would be out of there so quick.
And they arrived in the day. They had daylight to go home. Who cares? There's cameras.
And the second the set of dentures floated up in the toilet, I would be so fast out of there.
I don't think that would bother me that much.
Pardon me? Well, if a set of dentures floated up in the toilet,
but if there was if there was no other things going on and they floated up, I'd be like, that's a bit weird. They should check that out. Go back to bed. I don't think that would bother me.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But I would be gone when I seen the cameras, which they see right away.
Absolutely right away. And the second she starts talking to them through the cameras.
Yeah.
What?
When she's in your house.
Now, this was also the one where not one light turned on in the middle of the night.
Yes, that one. After the day before, I was like, lights.
Everywhere. There's lights everywhere in that house.
Yeah, very annoying.
And he says at one point, I'm not a hero. Why are you wandering around the house in the dark? You've just heard a noise. You're going to investigate, and you don't turn on one light. Not one.
And he would have, because of his character. He had zero bias.
He should have, based on his character.
He would have. Big mistake.
Yep.
Movie writers, script writers, all of you.
Yeah. I mean, I thought your one was fantastic in the role as the Superhost. She was great.
Yeah. She was. Her eyes were creepy
Yeah.
and intense. She was intense. Um,
And then that
yeah.
one part as well where they start to run away,
Hmm.
they don't go back to their car. They go back into the house. What? Why?
And then,
Why would you do that?
and also, if a door says don't go in there, just don't. Don't hide in
Don't
there.
touch it. Just leave it be. Just leave it alone. Tell you.
And then
We would.
I know what they were saying. Oh, this is something that could really happen because they'd upload the video and people would be saying this isn't true, because that probably would happen in real life. Yeah, I don't recommend that movie.
Do I recommend it?
It's not worth it. Do you recommend it because you feel bad if I say I don't recommend it?
No.
Okay.
No. But you know what I actually think? No,
Yeah.
here's what I would say.
Okay.
What I would recommend is that Dave Franco one. That is of a sort of similar vein related
Yes,
to
we watched.
Airbnb.
Did we watch that
We
last year?
did. Yes.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
The Rental, I think it's called.
The Rental. That one was way
So
better.
I would watch that over this
Yeah,
completely.
this is more. I mean, this was low budget. It didn't have big actors in it.
Sure. Yeah. But
Also,
still.
don't just stand there while someone you love is being nothing is happening to them.
And I'm sorry, he was holding a giant poker. And what did he doesn't know how to swing.
Okay, and then I was like,
mean,
okay, it's shock. He's in shock. But then your adrenaline kicks in.
yes,
His didn't. I was waiting the entire
didn't
movie for
at
his
all.
adrenaline to kick in. Yeah.
And there was one point Drew said to me, there's one of her, two of them. And they
Yes!
they can't think, like they wouldn't think to try and overpower her.
Literally overpower her. Person.
Oh my, okay, I don't recommend this. I definitely don't recommend this movie because talking about it is just making me really annoyed.
Okay, so here is the spoilers. They go to an Airbnb. The host is crazy. There's cameras all over the place. They're influencers. They want to get a good, and I guess their channel is going downhill. They need to get a good
Yeah.
video to get their audience up. They want to video her more because she's crazy. Because I guess they go for like they kind of make fun of people. They're like bad people. Actually, they're a bad couple.
Yes. Now, I feel like maybe they didn't start out that way, but then they got a
Yeah.
boost in their ratings when they did that video about the bitch from whatever, the previous
Yes.
Airbnb. And so they were like, well, that's what people want to see. So let's do that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then anyway, the host is videoing them. They do nothing about it. She shows up in there. One morning, she's making pancakes for them in the morning. And he's just like, all right, let's have them. No, thank you.
Not even that could be laced with anything. But what got into the Airbnb while we were there and
sleeping.
It was like, yep, okay, that's cool. Crazy. Just like maddening.
And then essentially they die.
Which
they get murdered.
Like we said, deserved. Unfortunately.
And then she drives away in their Subaru Crosstrek. And that's the end.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Was that the worst one of the list, do you think? We haven't gone down 2 more movies.
I think that might be the worst one so far.
I think it was, yeah.
Which is, and partly it's because it annoyed me so much, because I feel that Founders Day and Dark Harvest were not that much better.
No.
But this one really just annoyed me so much that I dislike it heavily now. Now that we're talking about it more.
It was easier to watch Dark Harvest and Founders Day than it was Superhost.
Yes.
Like I was like, okay, I'll watch it to the end to see what happens. Superhost, you kind of knew And then I feel like they were like, ooh, let's make it different and make them die. That's not different.
Which, yeah, it's really not.
Annoying. Anyway, okay.
Okay. Next
Okay.
movie, Bagman.
Next, Bagman. Did you get a little scared?
Did I get a little scared? No, I didn't.
His fingers.
I'm sorry, what?
The fingers were just a bit long and dirty for me.
They were gross. They were very unmanicured fingers.
Now this movie had children in it.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
I didn't love that. I just felt so bad for the start.
I know. I did not enjoy the stuffing into the bag.
No, I felt Sonny must have been so scared. That actually made me really sad. And I was like, a fucking kids movie. Sorry for swearing.
Now, this was another one where people lacked all common sense.
This movie pissed me off. There is no way in hell you're going to sleep with your sister in a bedroom and the husband and leave your child in a different room when someone just tried to kidnap them.
Exactly. Y'all just sleep in the same bed.
And then, like, and there, he's like, here's the camera. Oh, he's fine. And then they go to sleep.
Absolute
A traumatic
madness.
event just happened.
Madness.
That annoyed me so much.
Yeah.
Especially with what the dad knew. The dad knew that they were he was coming for children.
Yes.
You can have a night with your child. You can co-sleep.
And it wasn't even that, we're going to put the child in a crib in the bedroom with us, and the sister is in a different bedroom. The adults slept in one room, and the child was in a totally separate room, and then a totally separate room again from the other adults in this house.
Yeah.
Just.
And you know what my theory is? Americans are so against co-sleeping that even in a horror movie, they're like, no, safe sleeping. This child has to sleep in a different bed, in a different bedroom. No.
Oh, God. Just terrible. Terrible. But again, so this was a shite movie, but an enjoyable shite. Like, I enjoyed it. And I felt,
you know what? It was way better after watching Superhost.
Oh, absolutely. It sort of went, the bar was so low, quite frankly, that we could have watched a turd on screen for about 2 hours and thought, great, Oscar worthy.
Yeah. No, I didn't. It was an enjoyable, scary movie.
It was one of those ones, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was, do you remember a horror movie where it was something to do with the Tooth Fairy? And there's a lighthouse in it or something. Do you remember that?
Very vaguely.
And I cannot remember the name of it, but very similar kind of vein to that movie and the older Boogeyman, not the newest one.
Yeah, it reminded me
the older Boogeyman movie.
I think that's why his fingers scared me, because it did remind me of the Boogeyman and the way he was lurking in the dark. And I did close my wardrobe. Can't leave that open. It's too dark in there.
Absolutely not. Common sense, my friend. Common sense. Close those
I know
doors.
It's probably fake, but let's close the door anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, recommendation?
I would recommend that.
I think recommendation. And like I said at the start, I'm showing my true horror colours when I say shite, but enjoyable.
I agree. A shite, enjoyable horror. Like, you don't expect much.
No. Yeah.
You just don't expect much. You don't go in thinking it's going to be like a classic, great, scary horror movie.
You're getting.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting. So, yeah. So anyway, so there we go. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
Sorry, and it reminded you of what?
No, I was thinking of another movie that actually might be that Tooth Fairy one.
I'm going to look that up because that's really going to annoy me that I can't remember the name of it.
And we'll post it below.
Along the screen at the bottom. Come on, Podrick. What do we pay you for?
Um,
Um, okay.
yeah,
Well, great. So then the last movie is Blair Witch. So the
yeah,
sequel to the Blair Witch Project.
yeah. This one came out in 2016, and Jenny and I had seen it already, but we didn't
I
realize.
swore blind that I had not seen this movie.
And you know what? I knew we had. I knew it.
And about
And then
five
I was like,
minutes
maybe we
in,
haven't.
yeah, 5 minutes in, I turned to Drew and I said, pretty sure I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
I recognized her. I recognized him. That's what they do there. Very familiar to me.
Yeah.
And Drew said, you've definitely seen this movie.
Especially that it came out in 2016. And I definitely think we
Oh,
watched it together because I remember, or we talked about it or something.
it's bad that
I think we
we
watched it together.
the amount of times this keeps happening to us.
But I listened to you because I thought I was like, Jenny,
No, Jenny
whenever I
knows
go
best,
to,
apparently.
whenever I go to watch a movie, I always text you and I'm like, have I seen this or have we seen this? And you're like, yes, we did in 2021 or whatever. So I was like, we must not have seen this, Blair Witch.
Let me just go check my logbook, and yeah. Well,
Did
I'm
you like it?
85% kind of accurate. 85%. And that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Oh,
That's not a bad
you're only
accuracy, quite
human.
frankly.
You're only
So,
human. Did you
um,
enjoy it for the second time?
I didn't mind it. There's a couple of points. It's creepy.
Also, you don't like a camping creepiness.
I do not enjoy.
Remember that really shite Bigfoot movie
Yeah,
that they're camping
hated
and
it.
that freaked you out?
Absolutely hated it. And
Oh, you
just,
hated camping.
yeah, because I enjoy camping,
Hmm.
but then I watch stuff like this, and the next time I go camping, all I'm going to think about is my tent going whoosh up into the air with me still in it and never seen from again.
That's actually one of the best ways to go, though, if there is a witch.
Best way to go is just being whooshed up in your
Yeah.
tent.
I mean, you could survive. You might survive. It's like a bit boring, but then I think of the actual original Blair Witch.
Yeah,
That also was kind of boring. I know that's controversial. Like that, if you rewatch
quite.
that movie, it is kind of boring.
So I don't think I have rewatched that in a long, long time, and I
Yeah.
remember going to see it in the theater,
Oh.
and I think I would have been 15, maybe 16 when
Yeah.
it came out,
Yeah.
and that movie creeped me out. Now that also did make me very motion sickness, but creeped me
Yeah.
out. I think everyone knows the Blair Witch Project. The very ending, like
It's
gives you just creepy.
the ending of the Blair Witch Project is scary, but I think it was originally so scary because it was like one of the first kind of
Yeah,
found footage. And so I remember being like, oh my gosh, that's real.
this is real. This is
Trying to find the
100% real.
actors in real life. Yeah. I genuinely was like, it's obviously based on true events.
Yeah.
But
So
nothing much happens in the Blair Witch. You should watch it again.
I should watch it again. And do you know what movie I watched again recently? And I remember also when it first came out watching it and being creeped out completely, like totally being creeped out by it. But I rewatched it again recently, and I think I had a conversation with someone about this movie, saying it was one of my guilty pleasures because
Yeah.
it was. But I rewatched it again recently, and I was like, this movie is so boring.
What is it?
Silent Hill.
Oh,
It is
that
so
creeped
boring.
me out when I was younger too.
Rewatch it. It
I
is.
think Amy loves Silent Hill. Remember they brought out a new one with Jon Snow. Awful.
The second one, yeah.
Hmm.
And
Very
then
bad.
they were bringing out another one. There's another one coming out.
There's one coming out, yeah.
But
But
yeah,
it's
so
I haven't watched that in years.
rewatch it and let me know what you think, because I was like snooze fest, total snooze fest.
It's funny because when you look back like of the original, like Silence of the Lambs too.
Oh no, so I enjoy Silence of the Lambs.
I mean, it's a great movie, but and Halloween, he kills like two people.
I'll never not love Halloween. And I will still always have the same questions that I have every time I watch it.
Yeah,
How did he learn to drive a car? He, as a driver, followed the rules of the road very well for someone who's been in an institution his entire life. So
exactly.
always have the same questions. But I should watch the Blair Witch Project again and
Yeah,
just
you
see if
should,
I
and then
find
we'll
it
talk
really
about it.
boring. Yeah.
Try watch it this week.
So did
Um,
you? So sorry. So this one
mhm.
recommendation?
Mm, yeah, I mean, if you like, see, I also think there's a whole thing of when you like an original, you're never gonna like the remake. I feel like people just don't like the remake just to not like a remake. So I
Very
think,
true.
um, because you're not gonna get the same feeling from the movie.
You're not.
It's
No, you're not. No.
and it is different. Um, yeah, I would say to watch it if you're a fan of Blair Witch. It's very different to Blair Witch, I think. Um,
Sure, give it a whirl.
give it a whirl.
Also, one other note on this another
Yeah,
movie where, yet again, stuff is going on, creepy stuff is
yeah.
happening, and they let people wander off into the woods on their own.
It's so irritating. Like when we go camping, we don't let each other go pee
Woo!
without someone else on their own, and we're just can't. We know that there's no witch in those woods, well, but
Don't be saying anything now. Come on. Last time I went camping, I had to get up to get sick in the middle of the night. I had to wake Drew up to go with me.
yeah, like I no, and common sense.
Just no, and yeah, we've said it before. It's mostly the point of horror movies that no one displays common sense, but it would just
Yeah,
be nice if they did, and then something still happened despite the common sense.
which I think is like Final Destination in a little bit of a way. He had common sense. He had the vision of the plane going down, so he
Common
got off the
sense to
plane.
get exactly, and it
But then it
still
followed him.
exactly
Yeah.
it still
So it,
happened
yeah. So I
exactly.
think that was, and I think that probably is why that people are so afraid of Final Destination. Well, was terrified. That's why I'm afraid of flying. Okay, it's because of that movie. That
I
ruined.
still when I see a log truck
Oh
driving on the
yeah,
highway, I am in a different lane. I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am not driving behind that.
yeah, because it's all things that, and roller coasters too. It's all things that.
Now, don't say anything about roller coasters. I still love a roller coaster.
I
And
know,
I
I know.
still, every time I get on a roller coaster, I'm like
Think about it.
I'm triple checking the restraints.
I got on one in Disney, and it was Disney, so it didn't like it was just a small one, so I'd probably just break a few bones. I don't know. Um, and I was like, I'm not going to check whatever strap was over me, and it killed me not to check because I was like, no, you're not allowed to check. Just trust it. And it made the ride so much more scarier, even though it was in Disney, because I was like, I didn't check it.
Oh my
But you know,
god.
on airplanes, when I sit down, if I'm flying on my own, I check the tray table on the other side, like the little thing, because when he remember
Do you? Yeah, and it breaks off.
he checks
Yeah.
and he breaks and he's like, "That's it, I'm
Yeah.
off."
I'm out of here.
And then in my head, I'm like, "What if that broke though? Would I actually get off the plane? Probably not. You know?
I would I? No,
No,
I
you
don't think I
wouldn't.
would. I
No,
don't
it'd
think I
just be
would.
a no.
I
It's
would just
just
be
that's in
really
our
annoyed. I would be so
yeah.
annoyed.
On that whole flight, I'd be like, "Why did I check?" So that I think so now when I get on planes, I don't. I'm just like, and I'm a bit over it now.
Now, does that help you feel better that you don't?
It does. Now,
Okay,
and I'm
well that's
also a bit
good.
over my fear of flying now, but just thank you, Final Destination, for terrifying me. And Boogeyman for making me close my wardrobe all the time. Oh, and also a shout out to the movie, The Fourth Kind.
Yeah, yeah.
That also is a very scary movie.
It is. Yeah.
And I was talking about it like a week or something ago. Anyway, that just
Wait,
came
the
to my
fourth
brain.
kind, is that the one with Mila
Yeah,
Jovovich? Oh,
in
yeah.
Alaska.
Right. Yes. Yes,
Um,
that is creepy. That's a
it
creepy
is really.
movie.
I haven't watched it since I think we watched it in the cinema together. Um,
Probably.
and I was only thinking about that. That also, sorry, that also made me afraid of
Aliens.
aliens. Yeah.
Uh, yes, that. And because I think they came out probably around the same time. Because you know the way movies, like certain themed movies, will always
Yeah.
come out at the same time?
Yeah, I think they did.
That and Dark Skies.
Oh, yeah, that also. Yeah.
That was
I
also a creepy movie. You're on 1%, living on the edge of your seat there, Ruth. Look at that. Lost the visuals. Did we lose visuals because you're on 1%? I'm, oh, that's it. We lost her. Okay, well, thanks for watching, Amy. Really appreciate your support on our page. We've lost Ruth completely. She was on 1%. Yeah, it's dead now. So, stay tuned. Tonight's movie is has not been decided yet, but we'll let you know.